is Local 6 at 5.
Heartbreaking news tonight from Kentucky Lake. Rescue crews have found the body of 14-year-old Brandon Martinez of Marshall County. Scammers are looking to rip you off, and they'll stoop low to do it.
It's really all hands on deck here in this community because they have one day to evacuate.
They are loading students into these buses and taking them to a different school.
She opened her mailbox to find an envelope. Another thing you could try to ease the stress for your pet is a Thunder shirt. Okay, Jen, did you ever ask for something for Christmas but didn't get it?
A lot of things.
Yeah.
But
One more time, be very still. There we go. Look at that. Awesome. We balanced it. Center of gravity.
You have to find peace with the flower. Well, I'm 5'1", and much of this hemp is taller than I am. Hey, what do you call a cheese that likes to shoot hoops?
Hey, I don't.
Swiss. That one was good.
Come on.
I've been in here for about 3 weeks now.
I met up with 22-year-old Ashley Chesser at McCracken County Jail, where she's waiting to make bail.
I want it more than anything.
Not the drugs, though. Chesser says she wants to be clean. She was when I first met her 2 years ago.
When I leave here, I plan to get a place of my own and start back up in college and gain custody back of my daughter.
Yeah, I did all of that. I left Ladies Living Free and I got into an abusive relationship. And that's what ultimately led to my relapse. I can't really blame anybody else for me using again because it was my choice.
Chesser has been in and out of jail for nearly 7 years now, but she's not alone. It's called recidivism. 68% of released inmates were arrested within 3 years. The American Addiction Center says about 50% of addicts relapse. And this time, her loved one took action.
Mrs. Chesser's fiance, he stated that he needed my assistance, stated that Mrs. Chesser was on drugs and that he had witnessed her place some syringes in a blue bag in his vehicle.
There comes a certain point in your life where reality does hit and it's like, it's between life or death.
She believes that she will die if she doesn't beat her addiction. A study by JAMA Pediatrics found that transgender adolescents are 6 times more likely than their heterosexual peers to attempt suicide. And in an effort to educate and reduce these numbers, a local woman opened up about losing her transgender husband to suicide less than a month ago.
I really love his smile.
These photos are what Amber Bach has left of her husband.
You never know what someone is going through. They can have an absolute smile on their face and be fighting the worst demons inside. It doesn't matter whether you agree with somebody or not, or agree with who they are or not. You should never attack somebody.
She was friends with her husband before he transitioned from Raven to Corbin Ray. He had top surgery and legally changed his gender. Amber fell in love with Corbin being his authentic self, but not everyone accepted him. Amber says the bullying was relentless.
It played a big part in why I no longer have my husband.
Corbin committed suicide in early October. This memorial hangs in Paducah's LGBTQ Welcome Center next to Channing Smith, a Tennessee teen that took his life when he was outed on social media.
It could be that one word or that one action that could send anybody over that breaking point.
Director Dustin Haven says he opened this center for many reasons, but one of them is to stop bullying.
We believe that anybody that doesn't understand, they're welcome to come down here and we'll explain to them the struggles that Corbin or Channing or any of us go through on a daily basis.
Corbin believed that no change can come if those who are impacted the most by discrimination are not willing to stand up for themselves.